Welcome back to the Father and Son News Show here on RadioOnFire.com. Here in the newsroom, Diamond K in here alongside my father. How you doing, Dad?
Hey, brother, glad to be here. Glad to be alive.
My mother is behind the boards.
Got a sexy engineer.
Producing what? Yes, it will. It will. So this is for the intro, talking and just yes. All right. Too kind. Far too kind. How you doing, Dad?
Good.
As I said, Mom is behind the boards. How you doing, Mom?
Very good, thank you. Glad to be here.
All right, thank you. Glad you can make it.
We got an engineer in your house.
Yeah. So this is not on the docket, obviously, but I never thought in all of my years preparing in the basement that we'd be here. You could not have paid. I would have loved it, but I don't even think that I could have even conceived the notion
that we'd be like doing a radio show. Huh? Yeah, right. No.
Listen, y'all could have been down in the basement learning with me.
Listen,
88.
That's why life is so fantastic and life is so incredible, because don't nobody know what's going to happen tomorrow.
That's an excellent segue to the NSA. We'll talk about the NSA, the National Security Advisor to the president, right? Mm-hmm. This is I don't want to say it's unprecedented, but John Bolton was either fired or resigned, right? Mm-hmm. And I never trusted that guy anyway. I never liked him, never trusted him. His mustache is unkept, is really
Adolf Hitler.
No, it's just something about him is weird.
Yeah. Well, everybody has felt that way about John Bolton.
Yeah.
I mean, he has been a staunch Republican and conservative, beyond.
Yes, he was.
I think the only one I know that liked him was
Bush.
Bush. Stevenson. We supposed to come on the show the other day.
Oh my God.
Robert
Stevenson. If you're out there, Robert,
like John Bolton?
We know you like John Bolton.
Yeah. So Bolton was a part of the Bush administration.
Yeah, lower level.
I mean, he wasn't. He wasn't. Yeah, all right. But I mean, he was he's what they call a war hawk.
Yeah, and he was a darling for Fox. They loved him on Fox.
Yes, which is pretty much how he got the job.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, right. Well,
now I figured that this marriage was going to be doomed when it started. I just knew. I knew that they weren't going to be able to. He's not going to be able. Trump is not going to be able to have anybody in any position that disagrees with him.
Right.
So it doesn't matter. Today you can agree with him, but long term, especially if it's somebody who's vocal,
right?
Eventually, you're gonna part ways.
Right. I'm surprised that the mooch is verbal with his
yes.
Denouncing of the president. He said, "I made a mistake. He shouldn't have been president."
Yes.
But yeah,
people need to come there.
But this guy, Mr. Trump, is a guy that he respects and loves nobody but himself.
Right.
And
the daughter.
Right. And every week I say the same thing.
What?
That Rick Wilson's book. Everything he touches dies. Mm. And the country gonna die. If they keep him in here, he gonna die.
No. Slow death.
Yeah. I mean, this guy.
I don't know about that. But
yeah, I do.
I mean,
keep him in there. You see, we'll be going all kinds of funerals.
Let me say this: we have had less competent presidents in position. The difference,
name,
not in our lifetime.
Oh, okay.
Not in our lifetime, but we've had some duds.
Yeah.
It just so happened that the world was smaller,
right?
And they couldn't blow up the world, but they were dumb.
Yeah.
They were dumb, but the technology was not where it is now.
Yeah, right.
Trump is not dumb.
No, he ain't dumb.
So I don't want people to get confused. We've had some dumb presidents.
Dumb.
Dumb. We had some dumb ones. But Trump's not dumb. It's just that his he is immature.
Yeah.
He is entitled.
Right.
He's spoiled. He is. He's not a nice person. He
No.
doesn't have a heart. You know,
No.
these things.
Right.
But they don't make these are not things to say that he's dumb.
No.
He has a goal.
Yeah.
It's just that his goal is not aligned with the country.
No, and his goal is the goal. He just wants to make money.
Yeah.
And he is I guess in the Republicans to describe him accurately as a child, he is a recalcitrant. He is a spoiled child.
Right.
He says himself he's the same as he was when he was 8 years old.
Yes.
He's
Yes.
you know,
And he says he's never been wrong.
yeah, and never been. Now, somebody said they've never been wrong.
Right. That right there is not true, because, and you can point to it.
What's not true?
He's never been wrong. To him,
He was wrong. Oh God!
Right.
yeah.
He's wrong for saying he's never been wrong. But
Yeah.
so this is marriage number 3 or 4 for him.
3.
3. He can at least say I married 2 of the wrong women, right? Can you say that?
No, he won't say.
He won't even say that?
No.
No, she gave me-
They were right at the time. you know?
Ivanka.
Yeah.
But what does Bolton's ouster mean for foreign policy?
Nothing.
Nothing.
No, I mean-
let's understand, Dad, before you say that.
Yeah.
That
It's already ruined.
Trump was toying with the idea of meeting
right.
with the Taliban here
Yeah.
the week of
Hey,
9/11.
Yeah. Camp David. He thought that made sense.
Yes.
He said that's wonderful. I can get the people who bombed us to surrender or become friends or admit that they were wrong the same time that 18 years after they bombed us. On paper, to him, that sounds fantastic. Are you kidding? That's great.
Even a nut job like John Bolton knew that was a bad idea.
Right.
You know what I mean?
But this guy's got so many bad ideas that you
Yeah.
can't keep up with him, and you forget about him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He started talking about using our nuclear bombs with storms and stuff. He said, "When are we gonna ever use them? If we don't use."
Yeah, and I mean,
God.
just the insanity of that.
Right.
The fact that, I mean, you talk about when they talk about a nuclear fallout and the radiation. What better way to spread radiation than putting it in a hurricane?
Right. I mean, and then and this week too, he says we don't need spies. You know, all the spies,
Right,
it's making my job harder. You know, we don't. I want everybody to know we ain't gonna have no spies. We ain't gonna spy. Just deal directly with me. You know, this guy.
Only I can fix it.
Yes, and
And I had the biggest crowds.
and the incredible thing about it is that his followers believe him.
That's because, and I think that's a great segue into the race, the special election that took place in Carolina.
Yeah.
There is a line in the sand.
Yes, sir.
There's a line in the sand.
Talk to me.
In the rural areas, the farmers, those type, less focus on politics, and it's just kind of like they stick their head up every now and then, and these are the people that are Trump supporters in Carolina, right? More of the rural areas, the cities, the college folk or people that are in the know with politics. If you know what's going on, there's no way that you're going to support this guy. But if you're not following things that much, you're the type of person that latch on to somebody that you believe. You know, he's trying to do something different, and the deep state's holding him back. Those types.
Mm-hmm.
But there are a lot of those type of people in this country.
Yes.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
But another year of these Trump policies, and even the most rabid supporter of his is going to be second guessing themselves.
Yeah, but you know the only thing that I'm fearing is that the Russians have taken control of these of the voting machines,
Mm-hmm.
and That's why he can do and say anything, and he's confident he's going to win. Because if there's no question, doubt, or hesitation in my mind, if this was a fair fight, if it was a fair election, it is no way humanly possible he would win. It would be a landslide against him.
Yeah.
But since even in North Carolina, I can't say that was a fair. First of all, they had to redo the elections because they were so crooked
In Carolina.
in Carolina.
Absolutely right. That's why we got here.
Right.
Because this election took place last fall.
Right, in 2018.
You're right.
Right, and who is to say that this up and up?
Because we don't even know, because it hasn't been certified yet.
No.
We don't know if it just so happens that they're unable to certify this. If this happens, then the Democrat Dan, they gotta just give him the mantle. He's been running for 27 months.
Yeah.
And, talk about a nonstop campaign.
Right, right.
But I think that this was a victory for the Republicans, but I think it was a victory for the Democrats as well. Because even in the loss yesterday,
Yes, sir.
the race there should not even have been close.
Right.
Okay.
Yep.
Trump won that state by 12 points.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And the Republican won by 2.
Yes, sir.
Okay. They made up a lot of space in that time. That shows you how bad Trump is doing, because it shouldn't even have been close. It shouldn't even have been close. So Democrats have something to build on going into this 2020
Yes, sir.
campaign. And so Trump, did his normal, swoop in last minute, try to take all the credit.
Right. He said that when he was 18 points behind 2 weeks ago, and I came in and we made it up, and he won.
Is that right?
My man
So you
won.
came in here day before yesterday.
Yeah.
And that just changed. That
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So it was a lot of the Trump supporter. They're going to be voting day of. They're not early voting. They're voting day of. The people that are against Trump, 9 times out of 10, they are early voting.
And see,
as soon as I can say no to Trump, I'm doing it right now.
And the thing about Trump is that he was in a win-win situation. If the guy had lost,
Carolina. Oh, absolutely.
if he had lost, he said, if I had been able to get here earlier, he made up 8 points. If I had got here earlier, he would have won. But
That's
hey,
true.
I got to run the country.
And he's done that.
I had to run the country.
Have you heard him talk about how the 2018 elections were not a referendum on him?
Yeah.
Have you heard him say that?
Yeah.
He said, people say that it was against me. I wasn't in the race. How's it going to be against me? I'm running in 2020. See, fake news. That he, unfortunately, he will be in town tomorrow.
Yeah, he's
here
going to be in Baltimore. He's going to be in Baltimore, Maryland. Donald Trump going to be in Baltimore, Maryland.
Just so you know, people that are going to be downtown, closures, delays are expected, and
watch out for the gas cans.
yeah. And all that. So we have tomorrow as well in Texas the Democratic debates.
Yes. Yeah.
This is make or break for Biden, to me. Another bad showing. If he fumbles his, he was supposed to say the website, and he's combined it with his text messages. It just came out really weird.
I mean, come on, at 74, it's hard, and that's why Trump don't talk about, give out numbers. It's hard. You get
Yeah, but Trump, he knows how to work his phone to tweet.
Yeah, you think so?
Yes.
Oh.
No, he's doing this because no other. I mean, it's not proofread. It's nothing. He spelled coffee wrong one time. You remember cafefe, and then he spelled it cafefe, and then when he said that's not how you spell coffee, he said that is a thing. That is something I meant to do. That's what I meant to say. It says cafefe. Wow. It just
I can't say nothing on that.
No, I'm saying, but that's fine. That
right.
you're not a tweeter. You don't. Promote yourself as a tweeter,
right?
You know what I mean? But
Facebook, y'all.
You're working this Facebook thing. Yeah. I don't think Trump knows how to work Facebook.
No,
I think the only thing he can do is tweet, and tweeting is the most simplest social media whatsoever. It's just literally you just type. It's like typing a text message and hitting send. That's all it is, and so you can do it if you if you knew where to go and you had an account.
I just meant coffee.
Yeah, Covfefe.
I might have misspelled coffee.
Well, I said all that to say that he's doing it himself.
Yeah.
These high paid interns or whoever he has handling communication, they would have. I mean, it's spelled when you spell something wrong on a phone, it lets you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's doing it. Okay, 3 o'clock in the morning when he's sending out the stuff, that's him.
Right.
You know what I mean? And it's. I'll be glad when this is over with. I'll be glad when it's over with.
The elections.
The Trump era.
Oh,
the Trump era.
I mean, you and a whole lot of millions of others.
Coincidentally, let's talk about his first national security advisor, Michael Flynn.
And what's happening with him anyway?
So, this is the weirdest thing ever. So, the judge now is going to sentence him on December the 12th. Okay? He's done a complete 360 in this last year. So, if you remember...
Wait, the judge or
Michael Flynn.
Michael Flynn, okay.
If you remember us talking about this last year, the judge went in on him.
Right.
Saying, is he a traitor?
Right.
You know what I mean? He
in Washington, D.C.
Yeah, he did what we call in professional wrestling, he cut a promo on him. You know, they call it wrestling. Look, when I get you in the ring, I'm going to do this and do that. You know, you come to Baltimore. Right, that's a promo, right? The judge did that and said, look, I can sentence you now, or maybe you need to go back and do some other things and help the prosecutor some more, and I will revisit this. I can do it now, but you may not like the judgment. Oh, no, no, Judge, don't do it right now. Please, please. I'm so sorry. And he left.
Yeah.
Does some things, which means telling, as they say here in the streets, snitching. Snitching. Or back in the day, we would say tattletaling. You know what I mean? That guy, he did something. Because how you cooperating? He was cooperating against former business associates and other people that were unregistered foreign agents. Right? Mm-hmm. In the midst of this, he fires his legal team, gets somebody else that was also surprisingly from Fox News. And they have a different strategy now. So they're not being as cooperative with the government. They're saying that this whole thing should be thrown out. And but let's keep in mind, Flynn pled guilty. Right? Now this legal team is coming at things completely different. Last year, the prosecutor didn't even want him to have jail time. They weren't recommending jail time for him. But the judge was saying, I don't know. Are you sure? You sure he didn't commit treason? You sure? You know what I mean? And so they're like, okay, we'll wait and we'll see. But now they feel differently. And the reason...
Who, the prosecutors?
Yes. The prosecutor said that we're probably going to change our recommendation. Our recommendation is going to be different than it was last year. Mm-hmm. Okay? And they said that we're going to say what that is on the 12th. Of December. Flynn's whole demeanor has changed. His whole interaction with the prosecutor has changed. This legal defense that they're doing is different. And I think that this defense is not made for anything but a pardon. He's trying to get pardoned. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What if he pardons him, Donald Trump, pardons Flynn, and then hires him as the national security advisor?
Well, Trump would do it. Yeah, he could do it. He would do it.
Yeah.
And the people would sit around all befuddled, acting like, "Dog, what did he just do?" You know what I mean? Yeah, he'll do it.
Yeah. I said something to you over the phone, as it relates to the Democrats, and I'm looking at the crop that they have. I don't know. I mean, I hear them saying, or the Quinnipiac poll, Andrew Yang beats Trump and Biden beats Trump by this. I hear them, but I don't believe them. Okay? I don't believe any of these people can beat Trump.
I don't either. I told you, it's frightening times ahead. In the words of Martin Luther King, it's some dangerous times ahead.
But I'm going to tell you, there is light at the end of this tunnel.
Give it to me.
I told you.
Give it to me.
And I said I was going to say it on the show.
Thank you. Oh yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so the only thing that I could see that could save the republic.
Hallelujah.
Now, a couple things has to happen. Okay.
Yeah.
Because this person's not going to be in this riffraff 20 people debate 2 nights. You know what I mean?
Who?
This
We
person's
so
not gonna do
excited.
that,
Who?
okay? And this person's not going to undercut Joe Biden. Joe Biden has to fall out the race. And when I say fall out, I mean like he just walk and he just fall. Hunter, and he just falls. You know what I mean? And it's, Dad can't do this anymore. And just his wife, because his wife is stronger than Joe Biden is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because when she talked, she was
My
like,
wife's
"Look,
stronger than me."
Like, look, I'm telling you, y'all may not like my husband, but look, what are you gonna do? It's all we got." Right? That's how her interview was. But she's more tougher than him.
Right.
But I think physically he's like the the straw man.
But tell us who you talking about.
I got to build up to it. I got to build up to it. I'm a storyteller.
They're excited.
Mom doesn't like this about me.
Yeah.
Never
It takes
did.
a long time.
Because I would come and try to tell stuff. So, hey, Mom, so what are you doing Saturday at 4 o'clock? And she's like, nah, just get to the point. What do you want? What do you want? Mom, can I finesse it a little bit? You know what I mean? No finesse. What do you want? You want to go where? You want to the movies? How much money? You need $5? No, I don't have it. Okay. So I would have rather just build the story up. So I'm building the story up. So Joe Biden is allegedly sick. I'm saying. This is me. I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
Something's wrong. It just doesn't go all. The elevator's like is near the top, and it's just it's dust on the. I don't know, something.
Who is it that can?
We're getting there. So Joe Biden has to be out of the race for this to happen. Okay.
Who is it?
Joe Biden gets out of the race. I don't know. It's something with his eye. His heart's not into it. You know what I mean? Whatever. If Joe Biden gets out of this race,
Are you guys listening?
he has another couple bad performances. He falls on stage on the stump. Something happens, right? Then we have the Elizabeth Warren and Bernie Sanders at the top, and that's all we have. You match them up against Trump, and he will beat them.
He'll eat them for lunch, as they say in Africa.
Now, if we are faced with this
Dilemma.
debacle, then this person will rise from the ashes like a phoenix in the sky.
Somebody is giving you all kind of accolades.
She
here.
could do this. She could do this in January or February.
Oh, it's a lady. It's a lady.
Michelle Obama.
Michelle Obama.
Now, Michelle Obama, you said last week, none of these Democrats, people wouldn't come out and vote for them in the rain, stand in the line, any of this stuff. They wouldn't do that for none of these people. But they would do that for Michelle Obama.
I would.
I would too.
I would.
Mom, would you? Would you stand in line to vote for Michelle Obama?
I would.
Now, Michelle Obama is a candidate, the first president that people would be happy to vote for. Hillary, some people held their nose.
Oh, you're saying the first female.
Yes, first female. I'm sorry,
right,
first female. Yeah, Hillary, they held their nose. Some people just hated Hillary. They don't even know why they hated Hillary.
Yeah, because people on
just didn't
TV,
like her.
people on TV told her, hate Hillary, hate Hillary.
And
why?
so when
I
Hillary,
don't know, just hate her.
Do you remember in the 90s when Hillary was cute?
What that cricket now?
Hillary was cute in the 90s compared to how she is now.
I mean, everybody was cuter.
Everybody wasn't.
40 years ago.
Everybody wasn't cute 40 years ago.
Cricket.
Hillary wasn't cute 40 years ago? No? Okay. Anyway, when Hillary was younger, right?
Okay.
There were key points in time.
Now, her husband was sharp 40 years ago.
All right.
Yeah,
I mean, he had a marketable look.
Yeah, I mean, women were after him.
They don't do it so much now.
No. They got
because he had a stroke. Didn't he have a stroke?
heart attack.
Clarence Williams. He was stroking. Clarence Carter. Sorry.
I thought you said my Clarence Williams III.
No.
Okay, never mind.
I think so.
Okay.
But Clarence Carter stroking. It's an urban reference. Never mind. Okay.
You got to go back at least 35 years if you know
stroking?
that song. Yeah.
Yeah. I played it like 3 years ago at a party. It went over pretty good. It was early though.
So Michelle Obama is the one that you.
Yes, Michelle Obama can bypass some of these debates. She could announce a candidacy and get major traction.
Yeah,
and pick one of these folks up as a VP. And
You said that last week, and it was on my mind. I said, "Wow," because I can't think of anybody that can beat Trump. You know,
Michelle Obama can.
Yeah, she could. Although she said, last year the last thing in the world she would want to do is run for office after.
But she can clean that up easy. Like if that's the only backpedaling she has to do, that's easy. But when I look at what this president is doing to this country,
yes.
When I walk the street and people are asking me, begging me, you've got to run. Like you can work it.
Help us.
You can work it.
Help us, Michelle. Michelle, please.
And I have the best counselor in my husband that I could ever want. Absolutely. I'm just saying, she could do it. If she wanted to.
Yeah.
But I think this is bigger than her. I think that the fate of the world depends on Michelle Obama.
Whoa, that's strong.
Dusting off the boots. I mean, because look, Trump is going to continue to do deals. He's okay. This is so disturbing. They have a Russian spy, right? And they're talking about it on the news. He lives in Virginia. He's living there under his real name. He used to work for Putin. He was in the cabinet. He left Russia a few years ago. Came here. We're not going to say his name. I mean, he's giving us 50 hints.
And he took pictures of Putin. That's how close he was to take pictures of his work.
But we're not going to tell you who it is, okay? We're not going to say who it is.
But I'm saying,
this is what's happening now. This is what's happening now.
I know.
You add 2 more years, I mean, it's no telling where things are going to be.
Listen, who you preaching to the choir? I told you that he's going to have all of us killed. You kidding? They're going to come and put us in jail and clean these cities. I want to take Baltimore back. Are you kidding?
No, but I think that if that's what would happen, that's one thing. But it's even worse than that. His wipeout is just going to be everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's one of those type of people that he would blow up the world so he could have all the money, but he's so, he's
by himself.
Yeah.
By himself.
It blew my money up. I have nobody to sell to. You just sit here with all this money. It's worthless if everybody's gone. You know what I mean? I won.
But think about America. Think about we put this man in office. Think about that.
But did we? But did we really though?
Right.
We put Hillary in office, okay? But Hillary checked all the boxes and played the game the way that you're supposed to play it.
Right.
And had she been running against anybody else that did not have these ties with Russia, then she would have won. She would have beat Mitt Romney. She would have beat, Jeb Bush. She would have beat all of those guys because they don't have no ties with Russia. They're gonna play. They're gonna do the conservative talking points, and they're gonna play by the rules that's set. Trump is on some other stuff, and all of these people that are kowtowing to him, Pompeo, Pence. Just all of these guys, Giuliani. When the time comes, whatever happens to Trump is going to happen. Watch how quickly they backtrack. Say, look, I tried to tell them, you wouldn't listen. They're gonna try to weasel their way out of it and act like they were on the right side of history. Whenever the time comes, whether it's in 2020 or 24 or when he's in jail, whatever it is.
Right. Well, let's hope the latter is the case.
Which part? Him in jail?
I just said the latter.
He don't have to go to jail for me. I just want him to be. I want him to be humiliated like he was at the correspondence dinner when he left early and the President Obama was on stage. He couldn't say nothing.
Yeah. Well, they say that's when he decided I'm running.
But here's my thing: you didn't beat President Obama. You couldn't beat President Obama. You can't beat you won after he's gone. It's like you're fighting a fight that he's not in the fight. You know what I mean? There's no. You can try to undo everything that he did, but that's still not. You still didn't beat him. You know what I mean?
Preach, brother.
It's like talking about somebody. I'm gonna talk about when he leave. When he come back in the room, I'm gonna shut up. But when he leave, I'm gonna be talking again. You know what I mean? It's like, you ain't saying to him. You know? So
yeah.
But so tomorrow's debate, are you excited, or you think this is going to be a train wreck?
I would not use the word excited.
Okay, because none of these people are excited.
No.
Even Kamala Harris.
Yeah, I'm not, I mean, I like her. I wish she was more exciting.
She's not exciting.
You know, and well, she just apologized for what? Oh,
Marrying that guy?
No. Sister Harris, I didn't say that. She said something about she laughed at something that.
Oh yeah, that wasn't funny.
Yeah. Okay. So.
How do you feel about apologies?
I apologize to my wife a lot, but I apologize when it's needed to be apologized, but not just to be okay. I'm sorry, you guys. I don't believe
you
that.
talking about like if I'm talking about like a politician? Do you think that it is a bad thing for them to apologize?
It should be authentic. If they got something to
Right.
apologize for, okay, I did run over that child with the car. I mean, yeah, okay,
Right.
or whatever, But it's got to be something, not because I laughed because they said a joke. It was
Well,
funny.
like if I offended, you offended somebody with your comments, or
I
something.
mean, hey, listen. I mean, it was a joke.
or something that you said 20 years ago.
Yeah, well,
You can't apologize.
no, I'm not apologizing. I mean, come on. No, that's like saying, "Are you going to apologize for slavery?" I mean, 100 years ago. I mean, what are you talking about? That was that then. This happened. Okay,
Yeah.
so I don't know. If they're not gonna apologize for slavery. The guy raped my grandmother in 18. I'll tell you his name. His name was John Hopkins Williams from Silver Street, South Carolina. Raped my grandmother enough times to impregnate her 9 times. My great grandmother. My great grandmother.
I was gonna say
No,
really?
I'm sorry. My great grandmother.
Okay, two greats.
Right.
Okay.
2 greats.
And we've named 3 different women.
3 different women.
Yeah, you said your grandmother, your great grandmother, and your great great grandmother. Those 3 different women.
Two greats. 2 greats.
All right.
2 greats. Mariah Williams, and he walked
really
around
dark.
with impunity.
Really dark things. Just got
Yeah,
dark.
well, I'm getting mad thinking about it.
Okay. Well, I don't have a problem with the apologies. I think that this perception of weak and strong, they're measuring it incorrectly.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
It takes strength to say, look in the camera and say, I'm sorry. I did this and I should have did that. You know what I mean? People make mistakes. You make mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. And I'm man enough to say to the American people, I am sorry. And let's move forward.
And then
I don't think that's weak.
No, I don't either. But I think too, if they said something about gays, and he said a joke about, and it was funny, I'm human. I laughed. You can't. You gonna prosecute? You gonna persecute me because I laughed?
I think that's a good reference point. And so you can say,
It was funny.
for instance,
He said
you can
about
say-
black people.
But listen, you
I
can say
laughed.
something about me, and it can be funny. It can laugh, but it can hurt me, right?
Yeah.
And then and I can say, look, and now I have a grudge.
Right.
I'm mad.
Right.
And you 10 minutes later, 30 minutes later, you're like, "Ooh, what's wrong with you?" You just when you said such and such and such, everybody was laughing, and that hurt me.
Okay. Now, Hey, that's my son. Strong point. Okay. Now, my response to that is, listen, it was funny, but it hurt you. That I'm sorry that it hurt you.
But that's what I'm saying.
Okay,
That's the
that
apology.
part. Okay,
Now,
I'm
you're
sorry about
you
that
thought
part.
it was funny,
Right.
but you did not want to laugh at the expense of hurting me.
No, absolutely
And so
not. It was-
when I gave you more information,
Yeah.
then you realize, okay, look, we laughed, we joked. Okay, I'm sorry about that.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
it was my intent to be funny,
Right.
but it wasn't my intent to
To
hurt you.
Absolutely.
Right? And
My-
so you can apologize for that.
Hey, that's my-
and be strong.
that's
but
right.
if you one of them type of people say, look, I said it. It was funny. Get over it. You know,
Now,
that's not strength.
No, that's
not
stupid.
strength.
That's a stupid
yeah.
person. Okay. Hey, that's my son. Strong. That was strong. Okay.
So
He was
people
strong,
have
guy.
people have
Yeah.
those thoughts like you like that's weak or you can't take a step back and some of the things, the cliches that we've been taught over the years like that are in the real world, they don't hold up to the test. You know what I mean? The apology. real men not supposed to cry. Depends on
Right.
what they cry for.
Right.
Because there can be something to cry for.
Hey, listen, I cry.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah, me too.
Right.
And so some of those things. One last one that really, it really burns me up when people feel like this. They'll say, "Look, you said you were going to do this, so now you got to do it," because you can have more information, and it's like, upon more. Now that I have more information, that's not a good move. We need to go this way.
Right.
No, no.
Right.
You said we were going this way. I'm like, yeah, but we didn't. We have more intel now.
Right.
And now we need to go around this way, come back that way. We can't go through this door because whatever's, and
Right.
some people get completely handicapped by the fact that they've said something that they can't pivot or turn.
Now you know what? It's just a proud moment for my wife and me to listen to my son, because remember when he was the complete opposite. Okay,
I was the opposite of intelligent.
Yeah, no, I mean now he makes all the sense in the world. I mean when he said that, what can you say? He's right. Absolutely.
Well, look, that means a lot, and I appreciate that. And I'm going to tell you this. This is directly from you. When you say when like people go to the bank when they don't need money from the bank. When you need money from the bank, it's hard to get.
Yeah.
When you don't need money from the bank, easy to get.
Right.
This agreement, when I needed it,
Yeah.
it was hard to come by.
Like credit.
Yes, it was just like credit.
You ain't got no credit.
Dad, I need you to back me up with this T-shirt. I can't co-sign that.
Yeah.
But always fun to have these conversations.
Yeah.
Mom, you were a little quiet today.
I'm here.
Yeah.
Funny?
It's fun. I've enjoyed it. I love being with the two most important men in my life. I love
Thank
you
you.
both.
Thank you.
Who do you love more? Who did you love first?
You got that one.
Huh?
You got the first one.
You got that one.
Yeah, because he getting stronger and stronger. This is like you said. This is this is the zenith. This is the apex. There's nothing greater than this. You know what I mean?
I agree.
How can you top this? You got my wife here, my son. We at his radio show. We're talking about the things that we would talk about at home. Hey, listen, this is fantastic.
Yeah.
And I found out over the weekend, I'm a millionaire. Guy told me you're happy with your life. I mean, you got it all, man. I said, I do. He said, you got it all. You were happy. The guy to get the $1 million he wanted the only reason he wanted the $1 million is because he think gonna make him happy.
There's a lot of sad and depressed millionaires.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And a lot of happy people that don't have a fraction of that money, but they're, more successful.
Yeah.
Because success is determined by your happiness.
Yes.
And what makes you happy.
My son.
And money can help you see that you're really not happy. And being broke, but having the right people around you and doing the things that you love can show you, look, I'm good. You know what I mean?
Brother straight. So. Right. And remember, your health is your wealth.
Absolutely.
You can have all the money in the world, but you can't walk. You can't. Your left arm won't even move. No. You would give it all up. Somebody said you got $8 million. Somebody said I could get you straight for $8.1 million. You would give him the $8 million be in debt for $100,000 just to walk and move that arm. No, your health. Baby boomers. These baby boomers. We making people healthy all over the country. These baby boomers. Facebook. Go to these baby boomers. Facebook. We doing it. I'm glad to be able to do it. And baby boomers, we running the world. We run the world right now. Donald Trump, he's a baby boomer. Obama was a baby boomer. Clinton was a baby boomer. Bush was a baby boomer. But our reign is getting ready to end, though. It's getting ready to end.
Was Carter a baby boomer?
Nah, he predated. He's 94.
Okay, so
he was that.
The greatest generation?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Ain't on that note.
Yeah. Baby boomers in the house.
Of course, we will be back next week, and you can support Radio on Fire. Go to radioonfire.com/join.